Hey Matt, welcome to your web review of Method to My Money. I'm just going to go through here and pretty much pull out some things that need to be changed, need to be updated to make a clean and tight brand identity so that you have a consistent look across the board. So let's jump into it. Some of this stuff I'm sure you know or realize already. So first thing, this is great. We have our logo over here. It's understanding. This conveys a lot of what this website is about. We know it's about money. We know it's about a method. We know it is about advancement in that, and that it's just a stepping stone, one step at a time. This header here, I think it's going to work well, the tagline. Like we talked about, it's good to have the alphabet here to establish the authority in the space. I definitely think that this headline could be bigger or bolder so that you see it right off the bat when you get here and you really understand who's talking to you and what they're talking about. This is good here. It's good that we have a contact up here, but it would be better if this had a call to action. Menu's fine. I'm glad that everything's just really simple and minimal, easy to navigate for people. The first thing I noticed, the color of the highlight should match this yellow over here, and we'll fix that later. The next thing is this picture has a disconnect. This should be something eye-catching, something that draws attention, something that people understand, that conveys what we're after here. So I think a header video actually that repeats would do well here, and I've got some ideas about that because you have yellow is a very high energy color. Something that plays off of that incorporates some headshots, and also because of the madness, that we'll have some fun mixed in there too, and I can tell you some more about the concept for that. But having something here that's really engaging, really eye-catching, people go, oh, this is new and different. This is an approach I haven't seen before. Also on the front page, this, again, color needs to change there. That's a simple fix. And then we'll have recent posts. That's fine. Good that we have our share buttons here. Again, we're going to evaluate which social media platforms are going to be the best for us. Might reevaluate what read more, if there's a better call to action there, and a better call to action here. Down at the bottom, again, modify these grays a little bit to have more of a warm tone than a cool tone because of the colors here. Again, we'll switch these to yellow. This guy, the subscription box, very important, needs to be the first thing and maybe the only thing in this box, so that at the bottom of every page there's a strong call to action that tells people, hey, do this and you'll get my free, the best 10 tips for not having madness in your money, or something like that. And that's it for the home page. I mean, you've got your search box here. That's great. That's going to work well. Let's see what happens. LinkedIn, we're going to fix that. You need a better picture. We'll take care of that. Get you a better banner image that will showcase Method to My Money, will create a strong brand identity, because consistency is a big part of this. People, when they visit things, they want to see familiar. They want to see that it's all tied together, that it's not just like a front or some random websites. These outlinks for the social media networks, probably leave them down here in the footer, because we don't want people to click here and then go over to your LinkedIn or go over to your YouTube, because YouTube is just a holder, a container for the videos that we're going to be posting here, as well as Facebook. Facebook is an outward thing, where we want to make it an inward thing. We want to use it to direct people back to the website. If I click contact, it's like nothing changed on my webpage. And they, hey, there's a contact form here. It's just a simple thing to look in WordPress and see if we can turn this header off for the different pages, or if we can make them different for each page, so that when you click, you know that you have come to a new page, and that will help tremendously. So those are kind of my basic corrections at this point. It's also good, gives us a base to see how far we've come when we start making changes. The only other thing is I want to see if I start to shrink this, is your site responsive? And it is. Good. So it's important, it's vital these days to have a responsive website. What that means is, did you see when I shrank this, we get this is called a hamburger nav, appeared, and everything else became centralized? That's because now we're looking at this like we would on a cell phone. There's my menu. So a responsive website is something that's very important to Google if you want to get ranked high on the results, as well as load times and things like that. So all things that we need to consider. Also, if this shrunk down on the web view anyway, we would get a little bit more real estate up here. And I also might see if there's a way maybe we can move this around or something like that. But anyway, that's mobile view is looking good too. So you've done a lot of things that have given us some serious building blocks here. So that is the review of your website at this point, and those are some things that we're going to change.